spondylitis. Ankylosing spondylitis.
这是什么 ？EMCE 是什么
？MC
啊？
你去变 MC 啊？
啊
？MC 是主持人。
我要组织什么？
所以我相信今天应该都是来学习的。不过我希望你把这一套学起来，那么到时候日本就会成为全世界最快。
できることをやりましょう。コントロールできないことはまず考えたらダメってね。
この4つの条件、ネガティブは下に伝えない、サイドラインとは交わらない、感情で揉めない、金銭で揉めない。
毎日してください。 DVD を聞く、読書、セミナーに参加する、そういうのをシェアする、製品を愛用する。必ず7万人とか10万人がおっしゃった時には必ず今度は舞台に上がって、どうせなら日本人全員が舞台上がって。
你就说确定什么在讲什么 MC， 因为没讲过。
都没有准备。
对啊，没有准备。
除了 V 有没有听过人是包飞机的？现在已经有很多 V 的领导人也已经做到了，所以真的需要一个非常热烈的掌声，给这些所谓的领导人，非常了不起。
Sepanjang hidup Anda bisa perlakukan waktu Anda seperti hari terakhir Anda. Maka percayalah, dalam waktu yang sangat singkat, Anda bisa mencapai target dan impian yang ingin Anda capai.
我看到这间公司的诚恳，你们要激发你自己本身，给自己本身一个很不爽，来挑战你自己，往更加高处去冲，这个是一种力量。
我们还有非常大的空间等着我们去真正的开始。你要撕裂你目前容量的空间，你才能装得下那条船。
你要得到多少，你必须要付出多少。今天你有这样的思想，它能够决定你的一生。你能够改变你的人生，要是你改变你的思想。
今天如果你要成功，你需要具备一些怎么样的心理？所以一个成功的人，他不单单只是乐观，
对啊，
他会很积极的去聆听。
最现实的东西，要怎样在职场才会成功？
是 RSA 的吗？
不是你多厉害卖产品，不是你的见证有多少，真正主要的关键是你有一个多强大的组织，要以 VV 人为骄傲，去保护这么难得的东西。
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Hi, my name is Wiley, and thank you very much for attending the Zoom today. So, is there anyone who's not here yet? May I know? Like Beam, you have your friends coming in, and hi Beam, hi, Mei hello, Pavitra, hello, Melinda, hello Wei, Joanne, India, and I have this iPhone. May I know who's the iPhone here? Yeah, and hello Tiger from Taiwan. Okay, hello Nash.
She's my friend, the iPhone one, but she's at work, so she's just listening.
All right, sure. But Beam, I remember you have friends coming in. Yeah.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah.
All right. So Beam, is your friend here already?
I can see them. I reminded them already, so yeah, but I can see them.
Because we are going to start soon. If
I'll say go ahead and start. I've already reminded them, so yeah. But just go
okay.
ahead and start.
Otherwise, after the Zoom, then we can have another session again. Maybe if they come and join, miss the first part, then maybe the second part, they can actually come in again, right? So anytime, all right. So for everyone, let's start right now, so we can start on time, and then we can actually end on time sharp, right? Thank you very much for coming, and hello Hayat. Right. So anyone else? Nope. Then we can start. Okay, let me introduce myself. I think Suyen Limbu. May I know who is Suyen Limbu? Is Pavitra, that's your sister, or?
Yes. She came last week. Do you remember with her mom?
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Suyen. Okay. iPhone is
another friend. She's the first time for her. The iPhone one is.
Okay, it's the first time. Okay, right.
Yeah.
So okay, Mei Ting, are you waiting for anyone? 你有等人吗？ Right. So okay, I'm the MC today. So every Saturday that 2 p.m. UK time or 3 p.m. Germany time or even 10 p.m. Malaysia time or Asia time, we will have this Zoom, right? Regardless, every week itself. And then thank you very much for attending. And then today is our second time we have a Zoom, maybe a third official second time. Right. I'm the MC today. Not going to talk much, but if you see the topic, we are actually talking about the UK business opportunities in the Europe as well. And at the same time, when we do business, what kind of products are we having? But here today, we are not just have a Zoom and selling new products, because here we are talking about business. We are talking about how are we going to expand the business as a team, right? So the first person I would like to actually introduce the speaker sharing, OPP sharing today, the product presentation. I think she is the best person at the moment, will be the one that share the products, be able to share the products, because the product itself, she initially started as a user, as a commercial. She never thought of doing this business, to be honest, right? When I know her even before, right? We know each other almost 10 years by now. Yeah, suddenly thought of it is by now, I think we know each other for more than 10 years. But we were ex-colleagues working in the same company back then in Malaysia. We're not really talking, but ended up one day she went to this Korea, and then we start getting close, right? And because of that, she also tried the product as a consumer because of her own health. And at the same time, later on, it helps the father, it helps the family, it even helps the cousins all the way in Hong Kong and Australia as well, and even in Singapore. So the products helping all her families and friends around. So I think as the best person for her to share the products, what are the benefits, and remember, actually, she is actually from a corporate, a professional person. At the same time, almost the whole family, it's the whole family, all her siblings, father, are coming from pharmaceutical background. So they know the medicine, they know drugs, right? So the whole family from a pharmaceutical backgrounds, and even the sisters are having a business in Glasgow as well. I think I heard the last one I heard. So that's why last time the sister also owns a business in Malaysia, a pharmaceutical company as well. That's why I think she's the best person to share. Let me introduce the first person to share the product presentation here is our Joanne, the 2-star leader. Let's welcome Joanne.
Hi everyone. Good afternoon. For those who are in UK as well as those who are in Europe, thank you for joining us. Thank you for spending time on your precious Saturday with us to learn more about this lifestyle product. So, as Jane and as Weiling mentioned, that I started as a consumer, but now of course I'm in the business because the product is really amazing. It has helped me and my family and close ones and friends in so many ways, and also brought me new friends. A couple of them are here in this group, so I made new friends. So I'm really, really grateful to the platform. So thank you to Riwei very much, and also thank you to my mentor, my leader at Upline, Team Elite Power, Weiling, who's actually in this call, for giving me giving me an opportunity to explore this platform. Okay, so you must be really, for those who are new, you must be wondering what this product is. But before we even talk about the product, let's look at the top 10 killers. We call it the death sentence without committing any crime. And this report is not written by me. This report is written by the World Health Organization. So they are a respected body, international body. And if you see here, all the top 10 here, you know people, it's very common disease like heart disease, stroke, lung cancer, diabetes. We have diabetes 50 years ago. Now we still have diabetes 50 years later, and its situation is not getting any better, even though there's a lot of medication. It's almost like when you start the medication, you have to take it until the day you end it, the day until we die. So there is actually not cure, but the medication is like to help you, to prevent it. So if you look at also the current population, we are aging, the kind of food that we're eating, the wrong diet, and a lot of stress, work stress. So we call it the bottleneck crisis in today's world because disease everywhere, aging population, it seems as though we don't have any hope, right? Any hope in terms of why there are so many diseases. But there is a medical breakthrough. So there is a recent medical breakthrough. It's called the discovery of a stem cell. So why do we call it discovery? Because it's not an invention. So mobile phone is an invention, computer is an invention, car is an invention because we invent it. But things like the wind, the air, the oxygen, and even stem cell is discovery because we discover it. It's already there for many, many years. So where do stem cells come from? From the basic thing, all animals, human, and even plant, we have stem cells in our body. So for humans, we start from sperm and ovum. So, the daddy and the mommy get together, and then they create the sperm and the ovum, the eggs, the man's sperm and the woman's egg. It becomes the first stem cell. It will duplicate, and then it becomes blastocyst and many different types of major organ stem cell, eventually becoming a baby. So every one of you today on the call, you are from stem cells. We are made from stem cell. From one stem cell, it becomes 300 types of stem cell, and then many, many other types of cells, so that you can become the full-grown human that you are today. Yeah. And this discovery of this stem cell, a lot of publications, for example, The Economist, the New York Times, in the Time magazine, they all talk about the stem cell. This area is booming. It's really growing very fast. People use stem cells for medical, for beauty, for everything, right? So kind of reversing aging. It's going to be our greatest revolution in terms of medical breakthrough. Now, so there are today many other methods to receive stem cell. Let's have a look at some of them. I'm sure you know of the La Prairie Institute in Switzerland, which is very expensive and very exclusive. So if you are a celebrity or a wife of a president, you can book the 2 weeks treatment there. Maybe the treatment is at least minimum $100,000. so that they could inject your face, right? So not everyone can access this institute, right? Even flying from wherever we are to Switzerland, the flights takes time and money. The second one is a stem cell transplant, which is commonly used in, for example, if you heard of people who have leukemia and they need a transplant. So you need to find a donor. It's expensive and it's painful. But today, yes, we have stem cell transplant. The third method, this one for men, you do not have a chance. For women, you still have a chance if you haven't given birth. So if you give birth, your baby's cord blood, you can bank it, and that will be active for the next 18 years, where you can use it, for yourself or for your baby. But for those of you who miss this chance, then yeah, this is an opportunity that comes maybe once or twice in your life if you are a mother. Otherwise, then it's not everyone can have this opportunity. The fourth one here, placenta injection. Today we hear a lot of news about people flying to Turkey, to Mexico to do treatment, and then sometimes we hear stories that they don't end well. So it's a safety concern because we don't know if they are professional, and it's also a risk, right? You don't know where the injection goes. So this one, be very careful about that. One of the famous, people always say, but I will live very healthily. And you ask yourself, in 1 month, do you sometimes take, let's say, processed food? Processed food can be many other ways. It could be even McDonald's or burger or even a kebab. They are also processed food. So it's kind of ineffective because nobody is 100% disciplined all the time. Even I'm not 100% disciplined all the time. So it requires a lot of discipline and persistence, which is not sustainable 100% in the long run. And of course, adult stem cell banking. You can bank your own stem cells, but today, if you are, how healthy your stem cells are today is how you have been treating your body. So, depending on how you've been treating your body or what is your age, it might be already too late. And also, this procedure is not cheap. Yeah. So then we think about all these methods, but is there any other convenient and effective, affordable way for the common human out there, like for all of us who, we're not celebrities, wives and stuff? What can we do? So there is a scientific breakthrough. It's an encapsulated stem cell therapy in a capsule. So what is this? Introducing Pertia placenta, we call it the Rolls Royce of health supplement. If you know Rolls Royce, you know that it's very luxurious. So this is Rolls Royce of health supplement. It has 5 patented ingredients and overall 14 natural bioorganic ingredients. It helps with cellular regeneration, reversing aging, and it's a holistic approach to wellness. And there's been only one product since 2008. So have been 17 years in the market and one product. So you see that when the company first started, they have edition 1, edition 2, edition 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So every time the company launch a new variation, they add more ingredients, and you can see the number of products being sold worldwide is expanding so much. So 17 countries, right? This product is made in New Zealand. The company is headquartered in Singapore. So as you know, New Zealand is well known for its beauty, pollution-free environment. The product is really high quality, and it has all the required certification in terms of GMP, halal certification, and food and safety certification. So this product, why it makes it so special is because they use technology. So the first technology, like there's 6 technology, the first technology is supercritical extraction, where they extract the ingredient and ensure that it retains.
Supercritical extraction. 什么意思
？Is there a question? Yeah. So supercritical extraction, It extracts 99%, it extracts the ingredient from the source and then ensures that it maintains 99% in biological activity. So when they extract the ingredient, ensure that the cells will maintain a bioactive 3 to 4 years. So they use the freeze drying technology. The third ingredient, the third technology is nitrogen field technology to prevent oxidation. As you know, with oxidation, a lot of things will go bad and rancid. For example, the apple will turn brown, the banana will turn brown, but they use nitrogen technology. The last three technology is to ensure maximum absorption in your body. Today, every one of us have a different absorption rate. Even if someone is eating a ginseng, you both are drinking ginseng, your body's absorption rate is different. So you can absorb from 20% to even 80%. So if you can absorb more, your body gets better nutrient. But with these three technology, it ensures it delivers at least 60 to 80% of the goodies to your body so you can be able to absorb it. The first one, enteric coated, means that the capsules are enteric coated so that it will survive your stomach acid, so that it doesn't get dissolved by your stomach acid. And then it goes to the intestines where it will melt. And then because the molecules are very small, through the emulsification technology, you will be able to absorb. And inside the capsule, it is in the liquid format. There's a lot of products in the market that's a powder format, but because this one has live cell, is in a liquid format, right? So your body is able to absorb 60 to 80%, ensuring that the delivery of the products to your body to maximize the absorption. Yeah. So we look at the patented ingredients. The first one, we have cervicenta, which is the deer placenta. So the deers are not killed in the process. Placenta is a waste material once they give birth to a baby deer. So just like human, we also have a placenta. And placenta is very, very rich in nutrient and growth factors. So they take this and using supercritical extraction, it keeps 99% of the multipotent stem cells to be viable. Yeah. And the second one is placenta. So the deer horn is the only horn of the animal that keeps growing even after you cut it off. So they have a lot of stem cells at the tip of the horn. This is where we will take like 2 or 3 slices, and they have the very, very potent natural proteins and amino acid. And together with the cervicenta provides a very good protein source amino acid for the body to rebuild our body, right? To help our body regenerate and reverse aging. And ginseng is the patented name for ginseng. They are grown in New Zealand, which has more 20% ginsenoside, which is the active ingredient for ginseng. So comparing to a lot of other countries, like we know the Korea ginseng, Chinese ginseng, American ginseng, the New Zealand ginseng grown in volcanic soil is 150 times much better than other ginsengs in the world, because volcanic soil is very rich. And they use ginseng that's 10 years old, not the 3 years old ginseng. So 10 years old ginseng is very potent. The fourth one is exertone. So we call it in English, I think, Ganoderma. It's a kind of plant. It's a kind of a species of a plant, like in the mushroom group of plant. There's a fungus. And it has a history of thousands of years, where even the Chinese emperor, the Chinese emperor is searching for longevity. So this is one of the plants that they found out that can enhance longevity, because it activates a certain hormone in our cells to have a longer, and then that means that our cells live longer. The last one is Noquiclavum, which is the white strawberries. It's extracted from the white strawberries from the Awaji Island of Japan. And this one has a lot of antioxidants, and in vitamin C is so high that it can help with immunity and lowering the cancer cells. So you can see we have 5 patent ingredients, and then total we have 14 of them. You can see that all of them is bioorganic ingredient. Nothing is artificial, nothing is man-made. It's everything extracted from plants that we know. Okay, so like tomato and avocado, evening primrose oil, marine collagen, all of them work together to give that superpower so that we can reverse aging and heal our body. So some of the benefits include regeneration of aging cells, so basically reversing your aging. Of course, improve your complexion, combats the fatigue and boosts your immune system for people who are always falling ill. Anyone with a gut problem, irritable bowel syndrome, it improves the gut problem. Promotes blood circulation, lubricating the joint. Eczema, dry psoriasis skin, all of this will be improved so much, giving you a radiant skin. And of course, improving mental awareness and sleeping patterns, reproductive health, and basically overall a very good source of multivitamin kind of ingredient to help your body to regenerate itself. Yeah. So we talked about the product. So I believe that you also are very interested to know what is the effect of the product on the people, right? You must want to know the testimonial. So I'm going to share my own testimonial. I have been married for 12 years, but I've been suffering infertility for 10 years. After taking a higher dosage of Petir, then I was able, when I did my IVF, I was able to have a baby. So that journey, like I said, this product has miraculous benefits that helped me so much that it helped me to realize my lifelong dream of having a child. And of course, that's my first baby. And currently now I'm in the journey of the second baby, also because I'm taking Petir and I'm able to get pregnant at the above 40. So this year I'm 43. So when I gave birth this baby, I was 41. So if you know of friends and family who have infertility, then maybe this is a good product they can consider to help them have a happy family life. Yeah. This product also helped my father. He's a 72-year-old heart patient, so he has comorbidities. And you know that when people who have already heart condition, if they have other condition, underlying condition, if they get COVID, sometimes, most likely they don't survive. And my father was put in the ICU unit in the hospital in Malaysia. So I was actually in London and I had to rush back during Christmas Eve to fly back and see him. So you can see the confirmed COVID stage, they say 4A. If you're stage 5, they will put you in a coma. 4A, they will give you like, the oxygen, and they're waiting to see if you're going to be better or worse. If you're worse, they put you in coma. If better, then, you get the different treatment. And my father took 10 capsules a day. 10 capsules. And then you can see his stage become number 3. So that means he was released into the normal ward for monitoring. So he escaped, I think he escaped being in the ICU and a very bad condition because his oxygen was below 90%. So yeah, for an old person, I think if he didn't have the Petir, I think he may not have survived. So I'm very, very grateful that my dad has been able to live a very healthy life, and now he's, that time he was 72, now he's 75 now. So very, very good. Yeah, I'm very happy. And also, when I took this product, I can see my own skin has improved a lot. This picture, I think, is 2019. Yeah. And then like 2020. And today is 2025. Do you think there's any change after 5 years? So for those of you looking for anti-aging and basically looking 5 to 7 years younger, this is the product for you. We also have firmer, from our friend here, Haya. So you can see her skin improving even after 1 month. Definitely a lot of improvement. And it not only works for women, it also works for men. As you can see, another one of my friends here, you can see a vast difference, right? He's in his late 60s, I think. He's now almost 70 or 69 years old. So even for men, it works, right? And the hair is darker. And the final one is it helps with diabetes. If you, sorry, the picture is a bit scary, but if you can accept the picture, you can imagine someone who has diabetes. Normally, their wound cannot heal easily, and you can think that this person cannot sleep on his back for a very, very long time already. So what kind of quality of life and the sleep that he has? But after taking even the 6th edition, so not even the 7 has 5 patented ingredients. The 6 only has 1 patented ingredient, but also 15 ingredients. He was able to heal. So you can see that this product really has a lot of great properties. And so that's all my sharing for today. I'll stop here and I pass the mic back to Wei. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Joanne. Right, very short, sweet, simple presentations. Right. I hope if you are the first time, then later on you can ask your friends for more information as well. But it's just one product. They are a Singapore company, New Zealand product. And then for the past 18 years, this year is the 18 years, and we still insist of one health supplements. Right, and right now we already have 16 over countries. But before we continue, right, because this is a Zoom and it's actually such a small group, we would like to request, if it's possible, then you can on your video so we have more interactions as well. Since everyone might know each other, your friends invite you to be in as well, right? Really, thank you very much for your kind cooperations. If it's possible, again, please on your video or open your camera. All right. So yeah, let's move on. Besides that, of course, the product has been in the market for the past 18 years, but to be honest, many people still do not know about the products even today, right? But in the UK alone, we are not even in the having our office yet. We only have 2 offices in the Europe, 2 offices, but we already have many testimonials in the UK or even in Nigeria. Okay, our friends have been even sending over to Nigeria. Some of it even sending to Brazil as well, right? So besides that, of course, we want to see some live testimonial if it's possible sometimes. Okay, so the next person I would like to invite is this couple. They are from Taiwan. All right. So you see the products regardless you are actually the Western, from the West, from the East, from Japan, from everywhere in the world, right? East, South, Northwest. This product has been helped many people. Right. So I would like to invite this person. These 2 couples, they're having their actually effects or result after consuming not even just 6 months. It's just a very short few months period. They see the difference themselves. And the couple from Taiwan now is actually in the UK right now at the same time. So they are very happy to share their testimonial. At the same time, they also wanted to run the business later on. What do they see? From someone like Joanne helping all the families and friends, and she decided to come and look at the business because the products really help a lot of people. The second person like Wei, all right. So this person, I already said the name, Wei. Okay, the husband and wife. After a few months, they see the testimonial as well. All right. So let's welcome Wei, right, and the wife, Hui Ming. So we'll be sharing their testimonials to us. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ping.
I'm going. Sorry.
That's okay. I'm going to share my testimony. Actually, at beginning, it was Wei introduced Wei to this product. When he come home to tell me about everything, I was like, you must be scammed. It's too good to be true. How can it be possible? There is that kind of magic product out there which can help improve your health for all aspects. So at beginning, I don't believe for 2 months. Then, luckily, Joanne has some kind of like event in London, so we went to the Joanne's event. Then, I think if you are the first time here, you will hear everything Joanne just said, like me. Then I thought, alright, maybe I should give it a try if it work on so many people. So after we came back from London, I went to Mei Ting's house, say, give me a bottle, let me try. If it works, we'll definitely eat it. So I came on. At beginning, I was suffering like back pain, hip pain, and everything for many years. I've been seeing GP, they give me very strong painkillers, but nothing worked. I went to physio, I tried yoga, everything, but nothing worked. And the beginning of last year, I have like what's that called? Plantar fasciitis. I can only work on my tip what's that? The tip toe. I couldn't put my heel down for 6 months. So I said anyway, there's nothing can help out there other than painkiller. So probably just give it a try. So that night I take 2 capsules. The next day I can put my heel down. The first time in 6 months I can walk on my feet, both feet. So I said, alright, I'm going to give a chance for 6 months to try it. Then actually less than a week, I don't have any back pain. And this is the first time in 15 years I feel like pain-free, because back pain, hip pain everywhere. And because I thought it's amazing, and I told my mom about it. And I think most people know this sells really well in Taiwan. So I expect everyone should know about it already, and there won't be a big market. But actually, my mom, my friend, no one ever heard about this. So I told my mom about it, and I went back to Taiwan last summer holiday. My sister come to pick me up at the airport, but she couldn't recognize me because she said my face changed a lot. It looked like much younger and very brighter. So as soon as we get home, she said, whatever you're taking now, give me a bottle, I'm going to try it as well. So my sister taking it. And my mom, of course, because I say to my mom, they are aging, so they have all kind of issues like knee pains and everything. So I say, just give it a try, maybe it make different. So yeah, it does. So all of my family are taking this product now, and even my children, my son, my daughter. My son is 15, my daughter is 12, and people think they are healthy enough why they are taking this kind of food supplement. And my daughter, she have very dry skin, so it does help. And also my son, because he play rugby, and he always have like all kind of injuries. So every time after the rugby match, he always say, "Mom, can I take 2 because I had a rugby match today?" Like it can, I think it helped the injury a lot. So I really have very strong faith on this product, and I really want to help my families. So that's the reason we are in the business. We want to share this to everyone. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Hui Ping. Okay. So supposedly it's a way been talking. So this time, first time that I also hear, I am like all of you. I am first time hearing Hui Ping's testimony as well. And I didn't know that the couple from the Taiwan, then actually this product is already in Taiwan for 10 years. And we are actually the number 1 in Taiwan. At the same time, we beat over 9,000 companies in Taiwan for supplements. And a short 10 years, we beat the 60 years company in Taiwan, the AX Way to Taiwan. Okay, don't talk about other people's name, right? So we beat the record. It's just a small 10 years company, and we beat 9,000 companies in Taiwan, supplements company in Taiwan, by just one product, one supplement. So there's a reason you see many of us like Joanne today, like Hui Ping today, like Wei, the husband and wife, like Pavitra, like Hayat, like Beam, or even like Mei Ting, all of us have our own testimonial. We started as a user. We started as a consumer because we think the product is very, very good. Myself, my brother, my father is a Parkinson patient 6 years back. And today we know that Parkinson is no cure and it's only getting worse. I was looking for more than 20 over doctors in Malaysia and no one really can help. That's the reason, besides the Parkinson, my father, like what Hui Ping said, my father has a stage 4 osteoarthritis, the knee pain, joint pain. It's just very common to all the oldies or the people who actually above 50 years old, 60 years old. And nowadays you see that some people like 40 years old already started to have a joint pain. So that's why it's aging population. These days, it's aging so much and all the chronic diseases coming to a younger generation. For example, I have a case that 4 years old. A 4 years old girl, today I'm not showing, but later on, next time I can show more to you. 4 years old girl who actually suffering from stage 2 cervical cancer. Can you imagine? It's not even grown up girl. It's not even having a menstruation yet. But as a 4 years old girl, she actually suffering from her stage 2 cervical cancer. And later on, it went for dialysis, it went for chemo, it's a suffering for the kid. And today, the kid is very, very well. If I have a chance, I will share this testimonial, right? So right now, okay, let me have another maybe like 20 minutes with all of you sharing a little bit about our company as well, because I think this is the first time. If you are the first time here, maybe you want to know more about the company, right? So let's have a look on this. Okay. Is anyone's right? Give me a second. Right. So everyone see my screen? Can see my screen? Right? Yeah. Okay. So I share a little bit today. Basically, here when we look at these two pictures and health and wealth, but how many of us actually let us ask ourselves today, our career or our work today, can our career give us wealth? Definitely. But at the same time, health. How many of the career out there, how many of the job out there are be able, when we make money, at the same time we gain health? Almost none, unless you are in the health industry. But being a health industry also not necessary. Why? If you're in the drug industry, so you're only eating medicine, paracetamol, so all the drugs, so it won't give you health as well. But we are here talking about if a business, be it a business or be it a company, or maybe today, by, yes, you can ask question, Bim, but can we later on, right? So by having this, if we found a company, if we get back our health, and at the same time, we have some wealth at the same time. Isn't it very, very good when we get both of them? So what happened is, right, give me a second. Okay, I think I have some problem with the, sorry about that. Right. So you see, you can see, alright. So that's why in this company, we only have one product, and this product is called Katia Placenta. So it's a 7th edition, you can see. We only have this one product for the past 17, 18 years. And this is upgraded 7 times, like what Joanne shared just now. We do not have anything but just one thing. So can you imagine, this product in the market has been generated more than millions of testimonial. Not 1,000, not 2,000. We have generated more than millions of testimonials by just one product. Right. So how is this, if this product, I'm telling you, okay, the question is, the product is so good. My question is, how much is the product? Isn't it? The first question everyone, when you introduce, when you ask, they will ask how much is the product. So this product, what if this product can give you more energetic, more health, more youth? Like Joanne, you see the face is growing, you see waiting, seeing that the family asking, and how come you look younger? What do you eat? Like more beauty, for wealth, and at the same time you have a happy family. Because wife and husband is very healthy, everyone is healthy, then of course it's a happy family, isn't it? So that's why in here this is a 6 months treatment. 3 to 6 months, depending on someone's, right? So this is by Dr. Victor Chan, right? And saying that it's a stem cell water, basically we have a one bottle inside, there is a 60 capsule, morning 2, evening 2, morning 2, evening 2. Basically, if I look at this, right, all total 7 bottles is actually we are recommended and suggested for 6 months. Because why? We are not transparent. We do not know what happened inside our bodies is happening. I'm just breaking down by 1 bottle, 2 bottle, 4 bottle. In fact, we are actually selling by a treatment. The treatment is 6 months, 3 to 6 months. So in total is 2,500 pounds. Right, by one bottle is actually more than that. But the 370 pounds, but if you divided with one set is one bulk, is a whole treatment, it will be a 257 one per bottle. So this is the whole treatment here. And you look at this. Just now, when John saying that it helps a lot of people, so he's saying the miracle of stem cell. What stem cell in general can be done? If you look at, see, in between, AIDS patient cured by stem cell. Stem cell treated diabetes, like what Joanne shared. Stem cell in Mandarin treated a knee pain, arthritis. Stem cell is treating like 100 years old but 50 years old body, breast cancer, embryonic breakthrough, and at the same time, you look at the right side. Stem cell and autism. It actually, you know what, in Ireland, I have a Thai trial, so the whole team actually has a Nepalese, even the son is autism. So what happened is the son with autism, and right now after a treatment, I think it's below 10 years old at the same time that time when I know this guy. So I do not have a video right now because I do have the video. If you need, then I can share as well. So what happened is the autism, the son today can actually read, write, and swim even. So that's why you see there's a miracle, it's an unstoppable medical science trend already. It's the greatest revolutions of medical emerged. And even besides that, even heart, strokes, bell palsy, and I mean, even during the Obamacare, if you still remember the president, the ex-president of US, Obama. So he started with Obamacare, and he actually heavily invested in stem cells as well. But unfortunately, it stopped. It stopped there after actually his presidency period. Right. So you can see, beside all this, right, what about this company? The product is so good, but who is this company? Is this company like maybe ABC company, XYZ company? No. In fact, I want to introduce to you about this Reway International. Reway International is a Singapore company. When you heard of Singapore, what is your first impression? Singapore is a very, very famous and well-known in the world about medical tourism. Right? When people heard about Singapore, people heard about it's very, very regulated. It's very strict country. One of the highest ruler is by the rule of the government. People are very, very strict, and the government is very regulated in the world. So they are very well known in terms of at the same time, the medical tourism as well, right? So in Asia, especially, many people will go to Singapore seeking for their treatment. Okay, so Reway International is from Singapore, right? That's number one. Let's bear in mind. Number two, we started with the humble beginning of a 2008, which is 18 years back, right? In a 300 square feet office. Probably is your room size. I do not know. And then after that, we carved with a styrofoam. If you look at the right down, this is a styrofoam. Our boss, Mr. Lim Boon Hong, with the styrofoam, we cut the styrofoam as our logo. So we do not borrow money to start the business, but company itself is a humble beginning. We started with 38 bottles of product sample from New Zealand. So this is a New Zealand product. We make New Zealand purely manufactured 100% in New Zealand. Singapore company, New Zealand product. What is New Zealand for you? New Zealand is the cleanest country in the world. Okay? So So besides that, after that, this is the guy, Mr. Lim Boon Hong is the owner, the founder. And after 18 years, 2008, we have such a small company, nobody knows about it. And after 18 years, what happened today? We have our headquarters in Malaysia. This is built by cash. We do not borrow any source of money from any banks, any investor from 2008 day one until now. And all these headquarters are built by cash. Okay, this is our Singapore headquarters with auditorium inside. Each and every headquarters comes with auditorium, right? This is our Taiwan headquarters with 8 stories buildings. 3 stories is a basement parking and 5 stories is the building. And this is our our Japan office. If you look at that, the people are queuing outside. Can you imagine? This is when the company opens, the people actually queuing outside, the Japanese. Can you imagine? Japanese is one of the well-known, comes to medical, comes to beauty as well, comes to health, longevity. But the Japanese believing in this product, this company, Singapore company, right? So besides this, so this is the queue from Japan. When we have an opening, we have office. And then at the same time, this is our Indonesia headquarters as well, right? So altogether, after 18 years, we have total of 64 branches globally. Everywhere in the world, you can actually find us. Unfortunately, you cannot find anything in Europe yet. In Europe, we only have 2 offices. We started from 2022, right? The first office in Czech Republic, Prague, and the second office in Poland. So for the next coming of these 9 months, this year, I'm not talking about the next 3, 4, 5 years. For this coming 9 months, we are going to invest, open another minimum of 2 to 3 locations in the Europe. It could be Germany, it could be Hungary, and the third one could be in UK. So can you imagine, if it comes to Europe, maybe you never heard of us, but if a Germany government allows us to open office in Germany, what does it mean? When it comes to Europe, Germany, I'm not sure, but as far as I know, Germany is one of the very strict countries when it comes to regulation as well, right? But the Germany government allows us, and every day right now we have events in Germany, right? So let me show you. This is our footprint today. Okay, in total, we have 16 countries right now, right? And 16 countries, 64 offices. You can see there are so much of potential in the whole Europe market. We are just started in Europe. We, in the past 17 years, we only in Asia. Right now, it comes to Europe. For the next 3 years, can you imagine? Today, there are 13 people in this Zoom. What if 13 people are the pioneer? What if you are the pioneer here? So the question shouldn't ask, can my family eat this? Can my mom eat this? Can my dad eat this? We shouldn't ask the question whether the product can eat or cannot eat. Why? Because there's already a millions of testimonial there, right? But regardless how good I'm saying, if you do not try the capsule into your mouth, how do you know how good is the product? Am I right? Joanne says it's very good. Pavitra says it's very good. Wei says it's very good. I say it's very good. No point. Because why? All of us have tried the product, you haven't tried the product. Am I right? So many people try the product, they say it's very good. But if you haven't tried the product, how do you know how good is good? Okay? And at the same time, if you do not have a solution, all these years you've been looking around for solutions for your illnesses, chronic or anything diseases. If there is already no solution, like me, I look for more than 21 doctors, my father. If there's no solution, why not try? Otherwise, we are just giving up on our life, we are giving up on our family. Am I right? So that's why. So you shouldn't ask the question, can you eat this? Should I take this? I cannot take this. You should ask the question, if this product in my hand now, what would be the market opportunity? Can you imagine? You see, there's not even in Russia. There's not even in China. We are beating all the companies. There's not even in Africa. We are not even in the Middle East. You see the world map? We are not even in the US, United States. 330 million populations. We are not even in the big countries. For the past 15 years, we are in the small countries and we are already making more than 20 billions of Sing dollars a year revenue. So that's why today I am actually introduced, give you a brief introductions of this. And let's have a look our short video of our headquarters in Taiwan. Alright, so this is our headquarters in Taiwan, auditoriums and all building by cash, whatever we get the revenue. And the auditorium is only for our distributors. We do not rent out the revenue, right? So I would like to actually introduce to you Racial Alliance Group RSA. In fact, the company name is called Railway International. But our agency, our group is called RSA. We are under the umbrella of Railway, one of the group, and we are one of the largest group, and we are considered the largest group right now in Malaysia. And at the same time, we are going to have become a number one in the UK as well. Okay, so in this group, what is this group about? Basically, the founder is actually in the middle, Mr. Andy So. And just now you see one of the speaker, Tiger, in the number on the number from the left to the right is number 4. This Tiger is actually just now in the Zoom right now. But after that he left. He actually in Taiwan at the moment. So with this founder, Mr. Andy So, actually he started the business. He was a businessman and later on he actually switched to this, and he actually make a fortune later on because the business do help people. So the whole system is all about collaboration and duplications here. And today we are not talking so much of that, but because I want to tell you, in fact, if you have an opportunity, please do join us, because in this Zoom is only 13 people, 14 people. You might not see how big the company. I tell you, you won't see it because you only see 13 people in this group, in this Zoom. If you want to know more about Railway International, we are welcome to one of our coming the largest event in March, okay, or April in between. So this is the event. In last year, that all our events is actually as big as 4,000 people, 5,000 people, and the recent one is 7,000 people. This is actually the current size of the event. And really, I wanted to again invite you to come to our event, right? So you can see the real thing. what is Reway International, and with all the translators, all these events are professionally held in each and different countries. Okay. So people are changing lives because of all these events and the company products. All right. Why am I showing you this? This is our coming leaders recognition night. You can see March in Warsaw. We have in one whole month, we have in different countries. And the coming one will be in the Europe. We have two events in Europe. One is in Warsaw, Poland. The other one is in Budapest. But UK, United Kingdom, belongs to Warsaw at the same time. So we will be focused on Warsaw rather than the Budapest because we have been in Budapest last month, right? So this month we are focused in the March 23rd at Warsaw. And I would like to invite you, if you and your friends looking for opportunity, you are looking to do something into your country, you wanted to start a business, you wanted to have a life changing, you wanted that knowing about this company, whether the product can help my family, you wanted to know how can I start my business and expand my business. All the answer is inside. You will see many businessmen, businesswomen. They are actually come to from a different industry, from a different education background, from a different professional background. They actually come to the event. What do they want? They actually want to see how can a Singapore company become so successful in the Europe market. Because this event, you will see the real thing. Okay, so I would like to invite you to come to our 33rd March. We will doing a 3 days, 2 night or 2 days, 1 night event, right? Flying to Warsaw and look for business opportunity here. Okay. And this is the founder, Mr. Andy So, like just now the RSA group. So last time he was a businessman, a 7-star chain shop, retail chain. And you see, this is 15 years old company, 15 years ago, the picture. But what happened 15 years later? And this is how they look like today. Okay. So that's why if there's a chance, you will be able to meet them together as well. So, and they are my mentor, right? At this point of time. Okay. So this is to them. And of course, right, today the presentation is until here a very short one. I think it's we are here good enough to tell you. But of course, if you want to know more, welcome you to ask your friends, and we have a follow-up a separate Zoom together if you want to know more further. Because 17 years, 18 years, I cannot tell you everything in just one short hour. And I saw Bim. Bim, where are you? I think Bim, yeah, here.
Yes, I'm here. Can I
Yes,
ask you a question now?
yes, correct.
Okay, so this is for one of my contacts, and it's got two questions. The first one is, what is the effect of combining the Potier with other medication, right? So what's the effects? I've already given him an answer, but I wanted him to also hear from you. So that's number one. Then the second question is, has anyone with cerebral palsy ever used Potier? Not Bell palsy, cerebral palsy.
Okay, sure. So I would like to actually, because today I can answer you, but today because the person who actually mainly focus on the product is our Joanne. Like I told everyone before, her family background, everyone is a pharmacist, and the family even owns a pharmacy shops, pharmacy companies as well. So that's why I think is the best person because she went through a lot of medications with the what do you call it, this knowledge as well with the family. I think she's the best person can answer you also. Correct?
Yeah, so Bean, for the first question, does it affect the Western medication? The answer is no, it does not. And I can attest to this because, like she mentioned, my sister is a pharmacist and everything. My father is a heart patient and he's taking like other drugs as well. But you know, when you saw the ingredients just now, it's stem cells and bioorganic ingredients. So basically, it's a superfood kind of a multivitamin. You can take it, it does not affect the Western medication. What we normally tell people who take this product is they have to continue taking their existing medication until their condition improves, and then it's up to them, and then they have to talk to their doctor. But basically it does not interfere because it's just like having a lot of tomatoes, having a lot of avocado, so that does not interfere. The second question on the, has anyone Wailing, wasn't there a use case in Malaysia where the boy who couldn't speak and then later he spoke? Was that the cerebral
Cerebral
palsy?
palsy.
I know what is cerebral palsy. It is a neurological condition affecting the developmental of a brain of a childhood. So usually 75% of the cases are spastic cases, and that means that they will have motor, how to say, impeding development in the motor because of the synapses, the neurons don't fire well together. I would think that, of course, there's no cure in this world, but because it's neurological and because we have seen that this particular works on Alzheimer's, dementia, which is also neurological, but in improving the neuron pathways between the brain cells. That takes a little bit longer because anything regarding spinal and neuron usually takes a longer time to regenerate and heal. I would believe there will be positive stuff, but of course, there is no 100%, there's no cure in this world, just to understand, because the damage was already there. But I definitely believe that since it works even on old people who have lower stem cells capability, Alzheimer's and dementia can have ability to regenerate and remember function, memory, and also muscular function, from I think being in a wheelchair and unable to walk the stairs to being able to get up. And so if it is a young person now with higher chances of stem cells working in the body, there is a chance of improvement, but there is no cure. Yeah. I don't know if that's clear.
Yes, this is good enough information. Unfortunately, the person with the question lost communication or network, so it's dropped off, but I will pass on the message.
Yeah, we can,
Thank you.
if we can get on the call, we can also explain again in detail and in person to make sure he or she understands, the likelihood. Yeah.
Yeah, correct. Thank you.
All right. Okay, sure. So, yeah, any more questions? Right. So if there's no questions, of course, I would like to also announce, okay, there's a good news because today our Zoom here and this month, this next week is our pollen event. And because of this, we would like to actually invite all of you, number one, to join us. Number two is that from today and tomorrow, these 2 days, we will actually wanted more people to understand the product. So we would like to have sharing the good news 2 days. There is a one set 7 bottles. We are going to company for providing another 3 bottles extra. So you have a 2,500 pounds, but you get additional 3 bottles, which is cost about which is cost about 1,000 pounds extra. So the company is giving 7 plus 3. So you buy one set, you almost free half a set right now, right? So let's ends the events for today. So if you want to know more, okay, we are welcome to have a separate zone. Or you want to know more answer, you're welcome to ask your friends again, whoever brings you here. Okay. So and tomorrow, okay, let's not forget tomorrow. Tomorrow we will have the same session again at 2 p.m. in UK time. But this is our offline event in Shepherdbush Library. It's a 2 p.m. Shepherdbush Library. It's there will be another session face to face, and at the same time you can meet Joanne, you can meet Bean, you can meet Pavitra, you can meet the real person, all of this. Okay, so welcome to bring all your friends and families come over. Okay, right. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for your time. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank you.